Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing the tarot forecast for the coming week. So I've picked out 7 cards like I always do, and I'm going to talk about each of the cards and then the overall messages I'm getting for the next week. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. Before I get started, I wanted to let you guys know that I do natal chart readings. So I look at your birth chart and the different houses, planets and aspects, and I figure out what kind of challenges and blockages you may be having in your life. Basically things that might be holding you back from achieving your full potential, and I give you an action plan, a recommendation plan that you can use to actually move through these challenges. And I also do synastry chart readings. They are called relationship compatibility readings. So if you're already in a relationship, or if you're thinking of getting into a relationship with someone you like, you can contact for a compatibility reading as well. And I also do tarot card readings. So you can ask me questions related to your career, health, finance, relationships, any aspect of your life, and I'll do a tarot card reading for you as well. Okay, so let's get started. So the first card that I have with me is the Five of Wands. So this card is telling me that this is a time for cooperation. This is really not the time to stand by yourself and try to do everything on your own. This is the time for collaboration. This is the time to ask for help. Like if you really need help about anything, you can contact the people you are close to in your life, like your family, your near and dear ones, and ask them for help. Like there's no need to go at life all alone. So this is the time for making things work by being by reaching out to your friends, family, and people you love, people you're close to, and have that feeling of solidarity and comfort with them in your life. The second card that I have is the King of Wands. So this is a time for being proud of what you have achieved, being proud of what you've accomplished in your life. That can be material wealth, that can be spiritual growth, whatever you think of as an accomplishment or an achievement in your life. This is a time for reflecting on that, and this is a time for being proud of that. So it's about expressing gratitude. It's about taking stock of everything that you have, how the distance that you've traveled and what you've done to reach where you are right now at this point. So this is a time for reflection. The next card that I'm seeing is the Prince of Cups. So this is a time for celebrating your successes. This is a time for also realizing that you alone hold the power when it comes to changing things in your life, when it comes to bringing about better things in your life, whether that's getting rid of negativity, negative people, toxic people in your life, or just attracting more wealth and finance into your life. It's all in your hands. This card is also telling me that sometimes you may not have other people around you to celebrate your successes, but that doesn't mean you're alone. You have yourself. So this is a time for celebrating your own success, and also to honor your own self. That no matter what happens in this life, you always have yourself. The next card is the Queen of Swords. So this card is telling me that this is a time for tapping into your inner wisdom. This is a time for tapping into your intuition, and it's about looking to your inner guidance to make decisions in this life. This is not the time to look to other people for advice and decisions. So this week is going to be about you honing your intuition, leaning into your intuition to make certain decisions, to because this is a time of action. So it's about using your intuition to take action during this week. So that can mean meditating, that can mean sitting with yourself and realizing what it is that you want in your life, what do you want to improve in your life, what do you want to enhance. So this time is a period of sharpening your intuition. Basically this is a time of reaching out into your inner wisdom and guidance to help you make better decisions in life. The next card is the Seven of Wands. So this card is telling me that you may have people who are trying to attack you, who are trying to derail you from your objectives and your goals. Now, that doesn't always have to be a direct verbal attack or somebody just coming at you directly. It can be somebody more insidious as well, like somebody who does not have your best intentions in mind, and you probably are not aware of that just yet, but maybe these people are trying to distract you from your goals. That can also be about derailment. So this is about keeping those people out of your life, or if you have to keep them in your life, it's about maintaining that distance with them so that you and your goals remain one and that you don't get distracted from the bigger picture. That's what this card is telling me. It's also about maintaining your inner peace. So, next week, like I said, there will be people who are trying to bring you down, who are keeping you from the path of ascension. But this is about holding on to your inner peace and protecting your inner sanctuary and making sure that nobody is disturbing the peace around you. The next card is the moon. So the moon is about intuition. The moon is feminine energy. So the next week, the coming week is about tapping into your feminine energies. So of course, that doesn't mean that if you are born a man or if you relate to masculine energies. Basically, this means that you need to tap into your feminine intuition, like you need to tap into your inner guidance, your inner knowing. It's more about reflection. It's more about being passive this coming week. It's about being receptive to new ideas, new thoughts, new people coming into your life, and sort of it's about allowing things to happen. That's feminine energy. Masculine energy is always trying to make something happen, it's trying to control something, it's trying to do something. That's masculine. Whereas the moon is telling you that this is a time for allowing, this is a time for just letting things be and not trying to control something or make something happen. It's about just allowing the universe to unfold and do whatever it has to do in your favor. So that's what this card is telling me. The last one is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords can signify that in the coming week, you may at some point feel very dejected. You may feel like the whole world's weight is on your shoulders, that you can't take it anymore. What is even the point? That you don't want to go ahead with things anymore. You may feel very defeated towards the end of next week. But then, like I always say in my other videos also, it's about taking rest and recovering and then again getting back on track. So it's not about giving up permanently, it's about taking that break, or taking that time out to rejuvenate yourself and then getting back to the grind or whatever it is that you're doing in life. So yeah, you may feel quite dejected towards the end of next week. I also see cloudy skies, so you may feel a lot of gloom in your life. You may feel the sense of gloom. You may feel the sense of dismay that nothing is happening. You may feel like things are not really progressing, but they are. It's just that they're not visible to you right now. So it's about having patience. It's about taking the time out for yourself, recovering, rejuvenating, and then getting back to the regular routine. So, overall, the next week is going to be quite interesting. It's mainly about um, collaborating, like I said, with people around you, reaching out to family, reaching out to near and dear ones, staying connected with people. That's basically what I'm saying. It's about being intuitive. It's about sharpening your intuition. It's about meditating, reflection. It's about being grateful for what you have, expressing gratitude for what you have. It's about trying to protect your space, trying to protect your energy field by keeping negative and toxic people away from you. And it's about sharpening your intuition to know who's right for you and who's not, and making the necessary decisions to cut toxic people out of your life. That's basically what the next week is telling me. And if you like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, you can click on the red subscribe button at the bottom of this video, and also click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button, so that whenever I post a new video, you get a notification in your inbox and you can stay tuned for all of my latest updates. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, today, and see you in my next video, which is going to be next week's tarot forecast. So stay tuned, and thanks a lot for watching. Bye, guys.